Okay, good morning, class. Good morning, good morning.
Teacher.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
teacher.
teacher.
Sandra, Valentina, good morning. Monica, Jan, Yvette, Lina, Carolina, Diana.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning, good morning. Okay, we are going to start our English class. But first, you need to accept the recording of this session. So write in the chat that you accept the recording, please. Thank you. Write in the chat that you accept the recording of this session, please. Thank you very much. Please write in the chat that you accept the recording of this session. Okay, if you want, you can write okay or accept. Thank you, Adriana. Okay, Andres, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Lina. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Good. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. For this week, we have the unit 1.4 or comma in a hotel. This is the name of our unit, in a hotel. And this is the agenda. It's like first we have the feedback about the unit 1.4 in a hotel, and we have the second part of our oral presentation. Talking about the unit 1.4 in a hotel, don't forget the activities that you have to work during this week, the video, the games, the ebook, okay? Don't forget these activities, okay? And talking about the second point, our oral presentation for today, you are gonna present your oral presentation, talking about collaborative project, My Pen Pal. So I divide into groups, okay? Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 is, well, groups A, B, C, D, and E. And the Group 2 groups are F, G, H, I, and J, okay? About the time, A, B, C, D, and E from 9:15 to 10 o'clock, and groups F, G, H, I, and J from 10 o'clock to 10:45. Okay, is clear that? Is clear? Did you understand?
Sí, señor, profe.
Perfect. So let's start because we don't have enough time, okay? We don't have enough time. Group A, are you ready? Group A.
Ya nos desconectamos y ingresamos a las 10 otra vez, profe.
F, G, H, I, and J. Si haces parte del segundo grupo, sí, no hay problema.
Ah, ok, profe, gracias.
Group A, ready? Well, I don't know what happened with Group A.
Wow.
B, Group B.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Group C. Okay, Group D. Well, and Group E. Well, so let's start. Group A, ready? A, are you ready? No?
Yes, teacher.
B.
One moment,
Yes,
please.
teacher.
A?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start, please.
Yes,
Let's start.
profe.
Okay, A. Let's start.
Valen, ¿tú vas a proyectar?
Sí, claro.
Buenos días,
Es que
profesor.
Good morning.
opciones que me aparece solo una. Aquí me presento.
Okay, group A, we have Valentina.
Yes, teacher. ¿Ven mi
Next.
pantalla?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, getting to know about my pen pals. Juvet, Carolina, and Valentina. Let's start.
Everybody.
Sí, profe.
My name is Valentina Casallas. My partners are Juvet Camargo, Carolina Alzate. My country is Japan. What tourist place had you visited in your country? I had visited Mount Koya in the Osaka city. I had visited Ueno Park. I had visited Kofuji National Treasure Museum. Cultural rules. I should know don't on use phone in public. I should avoid the numbers 4 and 9. I should know where shoes in the house.
Valen, colócala como presentación para yo poder ver, porfa.
Listo. ¿Ahí no alcanzan a ver bien? Listo.
Colócala ahí. Ujú.
¿Ahí ven bien?
Listo. My country is France. What tourist place have you visited in your country? I have visited Notre Dame Cathedral in France. I have visited Orsay Museum in France. I have visited Place Vendôme in France. Cultural rulers. I show now the language of the country. I show choose your preferred hotel. I should compare flight price.
Brazil. What tourist place have you visited in your country? I have visited Christ da Redeeming in the Moitio, Brazil. I have visited the Cathedral of Brasilia. I have visited Museo of Art of Sao Paulo in Brazil. Culture rule. I choose the country's culture. I choose my passport is valid now. I choose China country's currency. Point 2. How long have you been learning English? We have been learning English for 2 semesters. Sigues tú, Carito.
2. Write a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English and improve your communicate skills. 1. Why movies as opposed to materials. 2. With a favorite song. 3. To analyze what it says. 3. Using technology. 4. Memorize 5 new words daily. 5. Thinking in English. 6. Studying every day, every lesson helps learning.
Was a group right about the reasons what it is important for you to learn English? We want to learn English because it allows us to communicate with new people as it is the most important spoken language in the world. We can compete in the global job market, increasing our career skills, and it is makes it easier to travel. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it was good. Some mistakes about pronunciation, okay, but it's normal. You're learning and no problem. Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Valentina, Yvette, and Carolina. Okay, thank you very much. So let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, with our group V. Ready? Group V. Group V1. Group V2. And group
teacher.
V. Yes, are you ready? Group B?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, group V. Let's start, please. Let's start.
Ahí ya ven la pantalla.
Yes. Yes. Jan, Juan, and Jose. Okay.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Let's start.
Okay. The touristic place you have visited in the country is France. I have visited the Eiffel Tower. I have visited Cathedral de Notre Dame, and I have visited Museo of Louvre.
Hello, teacher. In Japan, I have visited Kyoto, Arakishama. I have visited Sensoji in Tokyo. I have visited Yokohama Hakeijim Sei Paradise.
Hi, teacher. Good morning. My name is Sanabria, age 24. Brazil. To greet is your number of chicken. Even depend on area where you are. Sao Paulo. Aquí Air Chic, Rio de Janeiro to Kicks, Brazil. Adu Gudiet, the bride wears the nails of her friends. You have not yet married. Wearing on the inside her dress. The most normal thing is check hats adult booting common day usually too.
In the point for France, you solely speak in low voice when you are in public place.
1. The treatment of people with whom there is no
Just-
familiarity is professional
You
title.
should
Telling
greet
that
with
Please, wait a minute. Okay, thank you. Let's continue.
okay. Number 1. In France, you should speak in low voice when you are in public place. Number 2. You should greet with 3 kisses on the cheek. Number 3, you should buy 2 or more buckets.
In Japan, number 1, do not enter with shoes to school, house, and temple. Number 2, reverence is used for ask, excuse me, thank, and for respect. Number 3, use chopstick to eat. Answer the following question. How long have you been learning English? My name is Jean-Pierre. I have been learning English for 2 years in the University of Strasbourg in France. I am Juan Pablo Gaitan. I am from Japan and study English. Makes 1 year old in the university and Duolingo, but is very difficult for what the words change order. And Jose has been learning English for half a year at the university where she is studying her undergraduate degree in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Write a list of 5 activities your group has done learn English. We have watched English speaking series. We have practiced English in Duolingo. We have listened music in English. We have played video game in English. We have write English text.
Point 7. The reason why it is important for you to learn English is we think it's important because we can learn about new cultures, lifestyles, and different way of things. In addition, the language serves for a better economic income, and we have a better job. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. It was good. Jean, Juan, and Jose. Okay, thank you very much. It was good. Okay, perfect. So let's continue with the group C. Group C, are you ready? Group C.
Profe, ¿me escuchas?
Yes, yes.
Ya voy a presentar, profe.
Group C. Group C.
Sí, señor.
Okay. Let's start.
Profe, ¿tú me puedes indicar por dónde puedo compartir?
Claro que sí. Al lado del micrófono y la cámara hay un cuadrito con una flecha. ¿Sí lo ves?
No, no.
Al lado de... Tú estás en un computador, ¿verdad?
Sí, señor.
Entonces ves un micrófono y una señal de una cámara que está apagada. Al lado de eso hay un cuadro con una flecha indicando hacia la parte de arriba.
Ujú.
Ahí le vas a dar clic y te dice abrir bandeja de uso compartido. Y te salen varias opciones en la parte inferior. Le vas a decir escritorio y ventana. Le vas a dar clic ahí y te va a aparecer una imagen de nuestra clase. Le vas a dar clic encima de esa imagen y en la parte inferior se aparece, enciende un botón que dice compartir, le das clic y allá comienzas a compartir.
No, profe, es que no me parece. Sí, Sandra, ¿me puedes colaborar compartiendo? Sandra.
Hola, hola. Sí, espérame porque es que mi computador no me deja compartir a veces. Espérame.
Margie, okay, ready? Ready?
Profe.
Yes, tell me. Yes, Sandra.
¿Sí?
Let's start. Cultural rules.
Okay.
Let's start. Ok, ya puedo ver tu pantalla. Comiencen.
Ay, no sé cómo colocarlo. Okay. Jenny. Teacher. ¿Me escuchan?
Yes.
Bueno, profe, creo que no sé qué pasa con mis compañeras, pero entonces empiezo pues con mi parte dado el caso.
Ok, Sandra.
¿Listo? Bueno. Entonces, my name is Sandra Gudelo. Es Brasil. Dice, tourist cities, the capital of Brasilia, Amazonas, the theatre in Manaus, Chris the Remember in Rio de Janeiro, Cultural Rules. Profe, regálame un segundo. Aló. Sí, regálame un segundo, yo le digo al profesor, regálame un segundo, porque es que yo ya estoy diciendo mi parte, regálame un segundo.
Yes, tell me.
Profe, qué pena, lo que pasa es que mi compañera tiene un inconveniente y resulta que el computador se le apagó, pero entonces si usted le deja presentar por medio del audio a mi compañera de mi celular, ¿se puede?
Dile que no hay problema. Esperemos entonces a que arregle la situación y al finalizar la sesión puede presentar ella. Presenta tu parte. Bueno.
Ok, entonces regálame un segundo, profe. Él dice que no interesa, él dice que no interesa, pues que si quieres después de la presentación tú lo presentas, que no hay problema. Profe, pero después de que yo termine o después de que terminemos todos, qué pena.
Al finalizar para darle secuencia, entonces al finalizar presenta. No hay problema, no te preocupes.
Bueno, listo, chao. Bueno,
Ok, let's continue.
Listo. Cultural rules. In the city of Sao Paulo, they on greet each with kids on the left cheek. In Rio for Janeiro, you greet each with two kisses. At the wedding, the bride, the trip, which the numbers of friends on the insides of her dress to cover look for the to marry. Bueno, important. You want to learn English in the group to avoiding a promotion since the labor market requires language. Yes. Esta parte la puedo pronunciar bien. Language. Okay, teacher. Profe, no sé si Jenny de casualidad está en la presentación. Es que como mis compañeras tuvieron inconvenientes.
Jenny.
Sí.
Jenny. Hello, Jenny.
¿Ustedes me escuchan?
Sí.
Buenos días.
Yes.
Sí.
Listo. ¿En qué te puedo colaborar, Sandra? Qué pena. Se me dañó el computador.
Tranquila, ya tendrás que decir tu parte. Si quieres, te ayudo con la presentación.
Con la presentación, vale. Importante. Sigo con... Okay.
Con la tuya.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Maria Arguello. I am 25 years old. I am from Japan. I have visited very beautiful place like the Koya, the Agoshima volcanic Chikuko Island. In Happy we is other by bagging our heads with try to keep our distance so as not to disturb others. Sandra, ¿falta esta parte?
Sí. Yes.
Yo digo la de Jenny. Import. We want to learn English because it's the most widely spoken language in the world, also because it brings us advances on personal and professional level. You want to learn?
No. Perdón. Ya ese segundo se dijo, faltó el tercero. Pensé que de pronto Jenny lo podía decir. Vale. Pero entonces no sé. No, Jenny, no sé si, profe, ahí usted nos dirá, tendríamos que decir la parte de Jenny para que no quede incompleto, o no sé si mi compañera más tarde se pueda comunicar.
No, la de ustedes. Solo lo que preparamos.
La mía es la tercera, perdóname, profe. Entonces, we want to learn English because it's a fundamental instrument for our career and is requirement for most jobs.
Okay, did you finish?
Sí, señor. Falta pues una partecita. Espérame. Greet a list of 5 activities your group has done to learning English. We have watching English spoken movies with closed caption in English. We have listened to music in English. We have looked open word in the dictionary. We have read the verbs sent in class. We have attended English class at university. We have spoken in English for the realization of the poster. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't know what happened with Jenny, but okay, we have to continue. Okay. Good. So let's continue with our group D. Group D, are you ready?
Good morning, teacher. Sí, señor, ya comparto pantalla.
Good morning. Okay, thank you very much. Let's start.
Ya la pueden ver, ¿cierto?
Yes, let's start.
Good morning, teacher and classmates. Our group be composed for Mónica Cabezas, Rubiela Fuentes, and Carolina Pedras. Good morning. My name is Adriana Carolina Pedraza. I am 35 years old. And I will talk about the costumes of Japan. The tourist place, Sensoji Temple, Fuji Mountain, and Hitsuyama Park, and the cultural rules and traditions. You should take off your shoes and put off slippers to enter the house, temples, restaurant, or museums. You should exercise before starting the workday. You must eat everything that is served of your plate as a symbol of satisfaction. I have practiced in English 1 year and 3 months.
Good morning. My name is Rubiela Fuentes Silva. 20 years old. City, Rio de Janeiro. I live in Brazil, in the city of Rio de Janeiro. The most tourist place in my country are the Northeast, the beautiful Dust Bat Park, and Christ the Redeemer. You must take into account when visit us Brazil. In the city of Sao Paulo, they only greet each about with and kiss on the left cheek. Its typical dish is feijoada. Their food is a milk, an African, European, and indigenous culture. To welcome the New York, they go to the beach. That's in white. They do rituals in front of the seaweed candles so that they see take the oil and breathe they new. I have been learning English for the year.
Good morning. My name is Mónica Juliet Cabezas Morales. I am 26 years old. I live in France in the city of Strasbourg. The most recognized tourist place that I have visited in my country are the Louvre Museum, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Unique to take into account when visiting Paris. One of the most important things is to have dinner in family. An informal way of greeting is to give 3 kisses starting in the left cheek. They don't answer in a different language of French. I have been learning English since January of this year.
Activities to learn English. We have practiced with an application called Duolingo. We have practiced English using application where we can interact with correctly.
We have practiced with each other saying phrases in English. We have watched movies with subtitles and sometimes without subtitles.
We have conversation with foreigners from the United States and England. Conclusion. We want to learn un momentico, que es que tengo ahí una cosita. We want to learn English. Perdón, ya vuelvo a compartir. We want to learn English because we want to live and study abroad. In addition to learn English makes us easier to communicate with people of different countries as we can know their costume, tourist place, and their gastronomy. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. It was good. I like the presentation a lot, Monica, Rubiela, and Carolina. Good presentation. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Let's continue. Okay, you're welcome. Group E, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Group E. Perfect.
Yes.
So, perfect. Let's start.
¿Ya están viendo mi pantalla? Sí, sí.
Yes. How long have you been learning English? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start. Pempo application form, Andrea, Eliana, and Paola. Let's start.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Group E for Andrea Forero, Eliana Cano, and Paola Rios.
Okay, let's start.
Eliana y Andrea.
Hello, teacher. My name is Eliana Cano. I am 26 years old.
My name is Paola Rios, 28 years old.
Y, profe, es que Andrea está teniendo como inconvenientes con el audio.
¿Me oyen?
Ya, ahora sí.
Yes.
¿No?
Okay. Okay. My name is Andrea Ferrero. I am 29 years old.
The place I have visited are in French. Place 1, Euro Disney. Place 2, Carcassonne. Y place 3, Gorges de Verdun.
In Japan, place 1, the Aogashima Volcano. Place 2, the Kenrokuen Garden in Kanazawa. And place 3, Shikoku Island.
En Brasil, place 1, The Beaches of Ipanema and Copacabana. Place 2, Eagle Pass. And place 3, San Sebastián Catedral in Rio de Janeiro.
Cultural rules and tradition foreigners should keep in mind when visiting your country. In Japan, first, forbidden to be fat. 2, forbidden garbage containers in public place. And 3, forbidden to visit saunas and swimming pools for those who have tattoos.
In Brazil, 1, no supporting the Argentina soccer team. 2, making the odd history wins and the end. 3, do not criticize your country. Brazilians love it in their country.
Cultural rules in French. 1, the treatment of people with whom there is no familiarity is the professional dealer of fashion that dear madam and miss. 2, will very rarely respond in a language other. 3, it is customary in French to breathe abroad of weight of or a small gift for the host.
How long have you been learning English? I have been learning English for 2 years through different applications and face-to-face courses with. Eliana has been Malta 6 months online, and Andrea has been learning English for more than 4 years at university.
Write a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English. First, we have only heard songs in English. We have seen TV shows in English without subtitles. We have done translation of text in English. We have studied online, answering question and English quiz. And finally, we have had long conversation in English with the 3 of us.
As a group, write about the reason why it is important for you to learn in English. For us, it is important to learn in English because it has become a universal language that allows us to establish communication with different people from another country. We also want to make a trip to the United States to get to know different cultures. Than through English is very easy to communicate with others, and this can allow us to gain a hope and get a better pay for knowing English. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. Was a good presentation. You have to continue practicing speaking, okay? Thank you very much. So, let's continue. Let's continue. Group F, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Group F, let's start.
No sé si están viendo, es que no alcanzo a ver.
Sí.
¿Sí?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes,
Sí.
yes, yes.
Ya.
¿Ya?
Yes.
Ok. Permítanme, lo amplío
Yes.
un poquito. No creo que sacó. Ya, sí. Listo. Good morning. Can't you know about my pen practice? Grupo F.
I am Laura Tatiana Dominguez. I 21 years old. I'm from Japan. My name is María del Pilar Rodríguez Castillo. 25 years old.
My name is, I have ages 21. Excuse me. My name is Adriana Marcela Rodríguez. I have ages 21.
Tourist place in French. 1. They croised. 2. The French Cinematheque. 3. The Palais Versailles. Japan, place 1, I part of UNU. Place 2, the part of Kisujihama. In place 3, the Kamakura.
To read that places of Brazil. I have visited of Crips, the Rismar, Locret, and the Toft, Cerro Corobado, the Tijuca. Two, Beach of Copacabana, when the place more is shared with a view, beautiful. Three, Park National, Marine of Abroad, where you can, no, but excuse me, what Park National Marine of Abroad, where you can dive.
Cultures Rus. In French, dessert are just is import. In French, any of the three meals. Proudinant in consumed wine is one, the custom and tradition of France. The usual greeting between friends in family is the kiss on cheese between man and woman.
Japan.
Excuse me. When you go into a house take off, you choose and where you feel and health clean. Do not talk of the train by cell phone or when other person or lower the sound of the cell phone, preferably not type another of negotiating price in route.
Car roads, cats roads in Brazil, they've only grieve each other when their kids on the left cheek. Two, tube reached the next year the good their pictures dress and wife. It trip avoid supporting the Argentine selection because it is the archival of the Brazilian or the wars or the water agot.
How long have you been learning English? About 6 months. I practice while speaking with friends, friends, the university and work, but I have difficult for pronounce.
In like 6 months, I have practiced English.
About 7 months with difficulty.
Activity to learn English 1. Why have listened to music in English? Why subtitles that allows to improve our pronunciation, and the why age word is screen greeting.
We have practiced the Y, the gross, and even forming sentences.
We learned the pronunciation of English words and they repeat them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Maria, Laura, and Adriana. Okay. Let's continue. Thank you. Let's continue with Group G. Are you ready?
Good morning, teacher.
Yes, okay. Good morning. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, stop. Let's start.
¿Ya lo pueden ver?
Yes, English. Okay, let's start.
¿Solo eso?
Good morning, class and teacher. Pen pals in the phone letters. Present, Sergio Andrés Clavijo, Lisa Joana Muñoz Ramírez, Nicole Tatiana Cerrato. Para.
I am Sergio Andrés Clavijo. I am 28 years old.
I am Lisa Joana Muñoz Ramírez. I'm 29 years old.
I am Nicole Tatiana Cerrato. I am 18 years old. Um, France, place number 1, Paris. Place number 2, with the Rose. Place number 3, Splash World Water Park.
Japan. Place 1. When I was in Tokyo, I had beside the Tokyo Tower. Place 2. Nearby Yamanashi, this place in the west of Tokyo. I had beside a Fuji mountain I was some place. Place 3. I had beside and the painful and quiet place in memory of victims of Hiroshima.
Brazil. Place number 1. I was to Brazil the past year in Rio de Janeiro. Place number 2. I was visit the beach of Copacabana. This place in the beautiful and recommend this say. Place number 3. Other place that I visit the statue of Christ. Remember is said more touristic in Brazil.
Cultural rules, Japan. The Japanese people don't like annoying and other, so they are very quiet. The Japanese people like keep the distance to other people. It's like the first example to do this to other people. In Japan, it's so weird and rude if you insert a disco in a product.
Cultural rulers, Brazil. They their dance in the table with uncomfortable. Number 2, prohibit take of the chair to old man of north the road in a supermarket. Number 3, use the pants short I have too long for not being scandal.
Cultural rules, France. Number 1, Martin is in the relates in the family. Number 2, in the public place, your should spirits in the low voice, swan notes to the other people. Number 3, food and the wheat are essential in meats.
How long have you been learning English?
Painful from Japan as well. I am practicing my reading comprehension for 2 months. I am reading some books about the sport.
Pain part from Brazil onward. I am 1 year in Brazil. The English is not necessary because and the natal language is Portuguese. But net is practiced the 2 idioms approximate on years with compression and listening music.
Painful France, about 2 years. I like to watch movies in English so that can learn and expand my vocabulary.
Write a list of 5 activities your group has done to learn English. Go to karaoke and practice pronunciation. 2. Read some books about your interests. 3. Make new friends and practice with them. 4. Look different films in English. 5. Play some video games in English for expand or vocabulary.
Ants and Grow read about the reaction with it's important for you learn English. For us learn English is so important because actual of head and the hope is useful know as the second language. In the lower market, the person that speaking English have opportunity to the get place in the different companies. Thanks.
Okay, thank you very much. Sergio, Lisette, and Nicole.
Profe, y si porfa después de, nos puede permitir 5 minuticos después de que acaben todas las...
Yes, don't worry.
Listo,
Okay.
gracias, profe.
Thank you.
Let's continue. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the group H. Ready? Group H. H. Ready? No? Okay. I.
Profe, sí, espera.
H or I?
H.
H. Okay. So let's start.
Es que no sé cómo compartir pantalla. Es lo
¿No
mismo
sabes
que
qué?
dice pizarra interactiva.
Dime, Claudia.
Es lo mismo que dice pizarra interactiva.
No, ¿tú estás en un computador o en un celular?
En un celular. Es que no tengo.
Ahí debe haber unos 3 punticos y ahí debe decir compartir pantalla.
Compartir solamente. Compartir video. Ah, ya.
O mostrar tu pantalla. Listo.
¿Ya?
Ya estoy compartiendo tu pantalla, sí. Espera que está cargando y ya miramos. Listo, ya estamos viendo tu celular.
Listo.
Okay, let's start.
Good morning, my name is Lorena Espinosa y somos del grupo H. Chicas, por favor.
I am French. I am 25 years old. The play and is towner near and of town nanner. Fran Joe said hello to ten stranger that she had number the country service basket on tip or the bagger. Number 2, Chris market street of northern visitors. Christmas decoration include his magic on that year the celebrity. 3. What night on the fish with kids on October Paris dance dark in Humblage and celebrity contemporary art. Had clear in English, I'm one, and is my mother is my English teacher, and had both music, had song listen to music in English, had and love pronunciation and love listen to it. With it personal in problem by chess key and the soul befen
Befenit are with filter the one and English in Sid Y Count Cambridge on activity that describing the block counted the belowner. It can lead, read to music in English, repeat, content and dialogue and English control and where
Listo. Brasil. I am Lorena Espinosa. I am 30 years old. The país is Brazil. Place 1 is Breath of the Sugar. Place 2 is Chris Read Me. Y place 3 is Iguazu Falls. Ya, typical food, comida es frijolada, en Brasil churrasco. Tradition is one is greet each other, but is creative from one city to another. Within Sao Paulo, they greet each other with a kiss only of the left cheek. In Rio de Janeiro, the hype to kiss and the mean girls, they hype up the tree. Two, at wedding, the bride read on the inside of her dress the names of her friends who have not yet married. In 3, on the New Year's Eve in Liman, the Gulf of the Sea is also read in the whistleblower, but a small offering are thrown into the sea. In typical costume and music is samba. In the animals, some blue wacama, pig marmors, Amazon jaguar. Yeah.
Good morning. I am Fernanda Rabagli. I am Jupon. I am 25 years old. Place 1. Fuji Safari Park. 2. Sagano Bamboo Forest. 3. Chicoat Island. In Japan, you should know where shows inside a house. 1. You must take that garbage with you. There can be no garbage containers in public place, since children are taught to classify garbage and throw it at home. 2. You cannot crack alcoholic beverages and have neither wine nor homemade beer since they can face 5 years in prison or have a fine of $5,000. 3. It is for them to visit saunas and swimming pools for those who have tattoos. In many public places. There are things that prohibit is in a rule for Japanese and tourists. France.
Okay, did you finish?
Yes,
Elena,
teacher.
Fernanda, Diana? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. So let's continue with group I. Ready? Group I. Group I. Are you ready?
Good morning, teacher.
Tell me. Tell me.
Ya comparto pantalla.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Sally, welcome. Let's start. Okay, Sally, Lady, Diana, let's start. I can't hear you, no las escucho. Hello, hello, I can hear you, no las estoy escuchando, chicas.
Good morning, teacher. ¿Me escucha?
Okay, yes, let's start, Heidi.
Vale, teacher. No sé, mis compañeras, si arrancan o inicio pues con esta presentación.
Let's start. Inicia porque no lo estamos escuchando, bueno.
Listo, vale, teacher. Ok, listo. Entonces, bueno, voy a iniciar pues con mi parte y mientras a ver si ya se logran organizar o si no, entonces continúo. Brasil. I have visited the Monument of Christ the Redeemer. I have visited the Copacabana neighborhood. I have visited the National Museum of Brazil. In France, I have visited... Se me fue. Que se me fue la pantalla. I have the Nostradamus. I have visited the Louvre Museum. I have visited the Palace of Versailles. Japan. I have visited Sagano Bamboo Forest. I have visited the Blue Pond. I have visited Monument Mount Koya. ¿Puedes seguir, Sally?
Can you continue, please?
Perdón, todo el tiempo estaba hablando con el micrófono apagado. Perdón. Perdón, listo. A mí me correspondió Japón, entonces voy a iniciar. Place 1. I has visited Sagano Bamboo Flores. Place 2. I has visited the book yard. Place 3. I has visited Mount Hoya.
Entonces a Dianita le correspondía a Francia, pero no sé si fue, es que ya no vive acá en Bogotá y pues digamos, ya vive, se le va mucho la luz. Entonces no sé si de pronto tuvo en este momento problemas porque ya estaba conectada.
Sí, a ella se le presentó un inconveniente con el internet, pero
Okay,
entonces
let's
no.
continue. Let's
Listo.
continue. Let's continue.
Vale. Cultural roulette. Silencio, mi amor. Listo. You should test of your shoes when entering some places. You shouldn't eat while you are working. You should drink ahead if you visit someone. Heidi.
Brazil, iTunes Oops is an obsession. The breakfast points of coffee with milk and it's served around 7 o'clock. Brazilians tend with and they to weather condition.
Pen pal from Japan and SAT. I had been learning for 2.5 years. Heidi.
Pen from Brazilian where had learning street and
Listo. Activity Tom Learning English. We had listening to music in English for at least couple of hours each day on the way to work with exercising. We had learning a new word every day for creating the vocabulary and look at word in the dictionary that we don't know when this read listed in English. We try to do tools in English to practice. With practice dialing in with
as I write about the reason why it is important for you to learn English. We want to learn English because it is one of the most important languages in the world and one of the most used. Also because it is fundamental for our career and we learning English interact with different other countries. Travel and not yet frustrate being not understanding what they say or that the
Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget you have to continue practicing pronunciation, right? Thank you.
teacher. Teacher, una consulta.
Yes, tell me.
En dado caso que Diana se logre conectar, puede hacer pues la presentación que correspondía a ella.
Yes.
Vale, profe,
Vale,
gracias.
voy a llamar.
Okay, we finished with our group J. Ready? Group J?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Ya
Are you
comparto.
ready? Thank you. Let's start.
Good morning, teacher. My name is Cinia Angélica Paniza Solano. 24 years old.
Okay, let's start. Let's start, please.
¿Sí ven la presentación?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
teacher.
Cindy, Lina, and Kayla.
Bueno, la presentation es my name, Cindy Angélica Paniza, Lina Milena Carmona y Ankela Kayla Andrea. Age, she's 24 years old, she's 38 years old y 29 years old.
Country France. Non-train one, Notre Dame Cathedral, to Louvre Museum, 3 Côte d'Azur, French Riviera.
Embrace, Christine Day Rendermer, Copacabana Beach, Maracana Stadiums.
Good morning, teacher Kayla Andrea Ruiz. Japan, Kid both the template of the gods, Bajit, beautiful Tokyo in Paris.
Se desconectó Keila. Entonces,
Okay, continue.
¿Me escuchan? No, ¿me escuchan?
Yes,
Yes.
Kayla. Yes.
Qué pena. Estaba hablando con el micrófono apagado. Japan was used to wet some aichi sad house. 1. To you should know what are and I smoking. 2. You smooth not alif, a thing or con, you chen. 3. You see what you Japan accommoda the annually.
Bracer, your software Android with cleanest paper dishes on your bike to sneeze your noise and public. 1. You chose they times to clean each person individually. 2. You soon not make the okay history and choose woods and fingers in a circle. Codes be interpreted as obscene. 3. You should not avoid discussing or debating politics, poverty, or religion.
France. Those all I hello. Two strands be shaking hands. 1. Those all not us joke. 2 others and another person unless that person is with familiar to you. 2. You shall not take out coffee and drink it while walking down the stick. 3. You shall not rush your meal.
Annually, the fourth question. How up have you been learning English? People from Japan, Anwari. She is being studied for 3 years.
Embraced, he has been studying since the 2019.
Pen pal from France and where she has been studying for a long time.
With,
no, dale.
with 3 a list of activities you group as done to grade English. We has read a very welcome your has of.
We had taken notes, they new vocabulary.
We have subscribed to podcast or YouTube channels in English.
With us as a lot of questions.
Which has practices these 4 course kits: writing, written, speaking, and listening.
Has good with us to reason with is it important for you to learn English?
We want to learn English because we want to access better education and information. Has a better job opportunity and learn about other cultures, and the most important reason because the personal motivation. Listo, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we finished our project. Okay, we finished our project. So that's all for today. Thank you for coming and see you next week. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Ay, profe, ¿yo le puedo pedir los 5 minutos que le pedimos?
Sí, claro, ya permítame y cierro la sesión y ya.
Gracias,
ya les
profe.
digo. Ok. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Profe,